Good morning, everybody. It's day 3. Wow, I must have been really tired last night because I even got up this morning like an hour ago and started packing up a few things and then I fell back asleep. So I've only got about 8.5 miles to do today. I'm going to make it to Vermont 11 and then I'm getting picked up and going into a hostel in Manchester Center, and I have a resupply box waiting for me there and everything. So I don't think it's a super difficult 8.5 miles either, but still we should probably get going. I do not even know what that is climbing on the outside of my tent. Man, what an absolutely beautiful day for hiking. And, you know, it almost makes me feel bad going into a hostel when it's such gorgeous weather out. But, you know, it's kind of weird going into a hostel only like 2.5 days into hiking anyways. But I didn't want to carry 7 days worth of food. And during this whole stretch, this hostel was the most affordable lodging, and it also provides a shuttle, which makes me feel more comfortable because I don't really like hitchhiking by myself. So yeah, it just seemed like the right choice. Random turns on a rock. Wow, we haven't had this kind of ease on the trail in a long time. Does anybody know what these are? Okay, so this is the Green Mountain House, which is the hostel that I'm staying at tonight. Just a very beautiful setting. There's a shared kitchen where they have breakfast in the morning and some common spaces here. Laundry area. And here's the room that I'll be staying in. This is my bunk right over here. And an extra bathroom right in there. Good morning, everybody. It was another gorgeous day to be on trail. Got a little bit of a late start this morning. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning already, but the hostel was full last night, so they had to take 2 shuttles back to the trailhead. And Green Mountain House was a great hostel. I would absolutely recommend it. The owner was super helpful. It's a very neat, clean, organized hostel. Great place to stay. And it was just really kind of nice getting to know some of my fellow hikers again last night. So I'm excited to be back on trail though. So first thing back on trail, we are completing the 3-mile slog up Bromley Mountain. And my bag's extra heavy with all this resupply in there. Going down ski runs in the snow is a lot more fun than walking up them in the blazing heat, but wow, is that beautiful. The view from the ski lift at the top of Bromley. So something I'm doing a little differently this hike is I brought headphones, and my husband suggested that to me in the past that I should bring them, and I always said no. You know, the purpose of getting out there is to get away from artificial noise and just to be in the forest, you know, hearing the birds, that type of thing. But you know, I'll be the first to admit, I get really kind of grumpy when I'm trying to go uphill and it's rocky and it's steep and it's hot. Sometimes I just need a little bit of motivation, and so I took his advice and I brought them this time, and it really has been helping. And I always just have one earphone in so that I can still hear what's going on around me and everything. And I only do them on the uphills, but it's kind of a nice treat. Another wilderness. All right, the second big climb of the day. We're going up Stiles Peak. And somebody left their creepy toy up here. Oh, we just passed the Peru Peak Shelter, which is another one of the ones that you have to pay to stay at. And there was somebody taking a nap in there, so I didn't want to bother him. Wouldn't have expected to find these so far north. Hitting a lot of different wildernesses on this trip. And there's a lot of climbing today. This is our last little hump, Baker Peak. I feel like we're back in New York. I kind of wanted to stay up on Baker Peak and look at the view, but it is blazing hot out today, and I'm just grateful to be in the shade. Well, this was my intended stop for tonight, but the next shelter is only 1.7 miles away, and I actually had a really big day planned for tomorrow, and I was kind of dreading it. So if I just do that little bit extra tonight, then tomorrow won't be quite as hard. And it's all downhill, so it'll be fine. All right, so here's a Big Branch Shelter, and I think there's supposed to be some tent sites just north of here. It's gonna be our spot for the night.